Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. So where we last left off. Oh, hold on. For some reason the audio. There we go. The audio felt really dim when I loaded the game. So anyway, where was I at? Yeah, so where we last left off, Shannon reminisce to where she's aware that she's a lowly servant. She wonders to herself why she has a heart, yet she's furniture. And then Beatrice decided to appear, and then Shannon got all surprised. She wonders to herself to where, how is she gonna, like, get this fixed or whatnot? You know what? And Beatrice was like, I'll fulfill your wish if you break if you vandalize the shrine. And when she says vandalize the shrine, she means she requests Shannon to break the mirror that is part of the shrine. And if Shannon refuses, and time will probably like repeat this. Yeah, the tomorrows that came before today will continue like forever. So, oh man, that is something. Look, I can't even do episode recaps. I'm gonna tell you this. Because of the limited amount of time that I have to record because of background noise, this is like only I can do 1 to 2 videos. Or maybe 4 to 5 if I'm lucky, and record them per week, but yeah. The witch was speaking. She was pressing Shannon, saying she must break the mirror if she ever wanted to be united with George. Yeah, there it goes, like, to fulfill the wish. It was a declaration that Shannon's feelings would never be brought to fruition unless she broke it.
やめてください。そんなの聞きたくない。そなたを苦しめたかったわけではないのだがな。
I mean, technically you are. I mean, you're kind of poaching Shannon to like do some sort of a misdeed of the sort. But yeah.
まあいい。
Oh well.
愛に苦しさを感じるも人間の醍醐味よ。その感情を存分に楽しむがよい。
Enjoy that emotion while you can, that is.
だが、我が力を借りたいと願ったなら、いつでもあの鏡を割るがよい。そして、我が名を叫び、呼び覚ますがよい。
Because basically what she says about the mirror is, the mirror is like some sort of barrier, and if Shannon accepts the offer and break the mirror, then she should yell out the name, and then the witch would be free, quote unquote. Her existence would be fulfilled.
わらわは必ず約束を守るだろう。これならば文句はあるまい？
I'm pretty sure I have a few complaints, but other than that.
そなたに今すぐの決断を迫るわけではない。気楽であろう？
Was it really such an easy thing to do? No, it certainly wasn't. To Shannon, who was burning with infatuation and worried by love, being tempted constantly internally with a way out was truly a cruel trial.
この約束に期限は設けぬが、願いを叶える魔法には期限がある。その期限は、わらわが決めるのではない。
Wait, that limit's not in your making, then who is making the time limit? Is it one of your subordinates?
そなたの思い人が自ら決める。
Oh, you mean George. So this is some... What?
意味がわかるか？
So what, so George is part of the time limit?
わかりません。そなたの思い人が愛のちぎりを結ぶべき相手を決めた時がその期限となる。
Oh no. So if George finds someone else to love, then that's the time limit reached. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm dumb.
わらわは魔女だが鬼ではない。
Yeah, but when the ones carrying on the orders from you are demons?
互いを愛し合う二人を引き裂く魔法は持ち合わせていないのでな。そなたの思い人は近いうちに見合いに臨むそうだな。
Wait, then who is George marrying to? Is the marriage meeting with for him and Lunon? I think that's what I think. Because Natsuki was mentioning Lunon or some shit. Surely I think I'm
だが、
Oh shit. I can't scroll any further. That's... What? I can't move the sidebar to like... What the shit? Oh, that's lame. But I was pretty sure it was like... I thought I can like... give it a little bit of a wild guess. But... Oh well. Marriage meeting, yes?
そなたは世界で一番その男のことを思っているかもしれん。
I mean, that is kind of a bit obvious. Because it's weird, because the first episode, George had a stronger feeling for Shannon. And then in the second episode, like... I feel like it's an alternate timeline, right? It's just the stuff is just, you know, different and whatnot.
だが、世界で一番ふさわしいとは限らんぞ。わらわは見合いの相手を知っている。
You know with whom?
その娘は世界で一番後宮ジョージにふさわしい。
Wait, so Beatrice knows, but she's not gonna hint who it is. But I was hinting like, well, it can't be. No. Like my guess was Lunon or some shit.
良い学校を出て良い成績を残し落ち着きがあって思慮深い。
She came from a good school, achieved good grades, and possesses both composure and thoughtfulness. Is there like another female servant among them that has stuff like that? Like I said, Lunon, but there's obviously no way she has that sort of perks.
お前より美しく、お前より聡明で、お前よりふさわしい。お前のような無知無能無教養の娘がどうしてふさわしかろうか。
Damn. See, Eva like called Shannon out like that, but Beatrice, I guess I guess even she called her out as well. I guess I can't blame. Guess I can't blame Beatrice on that. Maybe Eva.
お前が一番知っている。
You know better than anyone?
お前が一番ふさわしくない。お前と後ろ宮ジョージが結ばれるなど想像するだけでも罪深い。愚かしいことよ。愚かしい愚かしい身の程知れい。
Damn, she's just roasting her. I thought Eva was being passive aggressive with her roasting. Fuck.
義務教育に行かせてもらった恩も忘れて身の程を知りなさい。ジョージはお父様の血を引く孫の中では着難に当たるのよ。ひょっとしたら未来の後ろ宮家を背負うことになるかもしれない人。
Oh my god, the chemistry.
その期待に応えるためにたくさんの勉強を重ねて素晴らしい大学に入り素晴らしい成績を残しているわ。
Sorry about that. I had a little bit of stuffy nose.
そんなジョージと無能無資格無教養な使用人風情が釣り合うと本気でお思い？
Oh my god. Oh. That is pretty a very reasonable laugh right there.
やめろ！シャノンをいじめるな！
Oh shit. When did you appear? Were you watching from the sideline the entire time, like always?
貴様は誰だ！
What do you mean, who the hell are you? What the fuck? At that time, as Shannon held her head, trying to protect her heart from the blade of Beatrice's words, Shannon ran in front of her. What do you mean, who the hell is she? Shannon didn't care who this woman was. Wait, I'm confused. Is episode 2 just the alternate timeline, but the memories are just you know what, like resetted itself? Is this the reason why Shannon doesn't questions this quote unquote woman? What the fuck is going on? Shannon didn't care who this woman was. If this was an enemy tormenting Shannon, whom he loved and respected as a sister, nothing else mattered.
Shannon-kun, 下がって。
Yeah, you better stay back.
この方は。
I'm confused. The thing is, Shannon is a servant, and Shannon is somewhat aware of who the Beatrice is. Surely, most of the servants, especially the higher up Genji, are aware of what Kinzo's desire is, right? He has no words. It seemed that Shannon also realized that the being standing before him was the witch of the portrait. Well, no shit. And also that she was something to be feared.
シャノンに褒美を取らせたかっただけだが、わらわの言葉が過ぎ、いじめてしまったようだな。それは謝ろう。
Excuse me.
だが、先ほどの約束は、そなたへの褒美として残してゆく。わらわの力が必要ならば、いつでも呼び出すといい。その方法はすでに教えた。
I'm pretty sure you've already told me this many times. Like, I don't think I ever want to be lectured. Especially like if she would tore me to pieces.
では、これにて今宵は退散しよう。 敵意の眼差しは心地よくあるが、美容にはちと悪いのでな。
消えろ。お前が何者か知らないが、お前はシャノンを脅かしている。二度と現れるな。
Damn! Where did you get these lessons from? Or did you get it from Battler? Oh shit, son. Or is Battler like straight up controlling him or something, like with his telepathy? That's my dumb theory. Cannon's words seem to deeply annoy the witch.
言葉を選ばぬか下船め。
Oh shit.
わらわは敬う者に寛大だが、敬わぬ者には残酷であるぞ。
Wasn't Battler like that, like from last episode? No, wait. She only loved it because she loves to troll Battler. So because Battler is going to keep denying the existence. While she still smiled, the witch's face began to twist itself. Then, an oppressive feeling that couldn't be noticed with any of the five senses gradually filled the room. Even though they couldn't understand it, they immediately realized it was something terrifying. When you swim in the ocean and something large passes by in the water beneath you, you want to escape to land even before you learn what it is. Oh boy, Cannon. You definitely stepped on a bit of eggshells. That's exactly what this was like.
おやめください、ベアトリーチェ様。カノン君はまだ子供なんです。
I mean, technically, Shannon, you are a child as well.
言葉遣いについては謝ります。
Why should you apologize? You didn't even do anything. She just has no words. Cannon placed his body between the witch and Shannon. There was tense sweat on his forehead. At that time, the witch certainly held Cannon's fate in the palm of her hand. She didn't even need to lift a finger. She held a grasp on his fate so tight that a single twist of her smile could easily crush it. Cannon understood that as well, so he started sweating. His knees felt weak. Is this one of the Eminem lyrics for the palms of sweetie meat? Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. However, Beatrice abruptly released that feeling of tension and laughed.
よかろう。そなたが求めるなら特別に許そう。
Well, at least it's better than having no forgiveness.
カノンとやら。彼女に免じて今宵は許して使わす。感謝するがよいぞ。
Well, I'm sure is thankful.
さて、今宵はこれで退散する。
Yeah, let's call it a night.
別れの挨拶に一つ土産を残そう。二人とも左手の手のひらをこちらへかざせ。
A souvenir. When Beatrice grinned broadly and snapped her fingers, their left hands stretched out in front of them against their will, and their palms opened. What? It was a strange sensation, as though only their left hands now belonged to someone else. It felt like only their left hands had become puppets, which were being pulled by strings hanging down from the ceiling.
これは何の真似だ。
Are you like putting me under your spell or something? Shannon resisted, but he couldn't retract his hand of his own free will.
騒ぐな。すぐに済む。
When Beatrice held her pipe aloft, a gold-colored, sparkling dust came out of the smoke and hovered in the air. I am very curious to know. Whoa! That sparkle eventually became several gold butterflies. The beautiful butterflies danced freely throughout the reception hall, forming a fantastical and beautiful world. I can't tell if it's a good or bad sign. And two of those butterflies alighted on the palms of Shannon's and Shannon's hands. There was a sharp pain as though they had been burned when the two of them tried to examine their palms that hold on their bodies, which had been there a second ago, had gone without a trace.
Ozo? これは
There was now a tiny burn mark on the palm of her hand, and it was shaped like a butterfly.
これは何の真似だ。
Apparently, Shannon had the same mark on his hand. He stared at the witch hatefully.
単なる挨拶よ。体はない。ただのあざに過ぎぬから、ほんの数日で言えよう。手当ても必要ない。それはわらわが確かに今日ここにあり、そなたと約束を交わしたことを明日に忘れさせぬための印だ。
She's just trolling at this point. Like, oh boy. Like, placing the mark on their palms would probably mean that it's like, hey, I'm just letting you know I'm still here.
わらわとの出会いは刺激が強い。
Bit of a shocker, really.
翌朝にわらわとの出会いを夢か幻と思い込み忘れようとする人間も時にはいるのでな。
Gee, I wonder who I can hint who it is.
ゆっくり考えるがいいぞ、シャノン。そしてゆっくりと休む。明日の朝日に我が印を見て改めて考えてみるがいいだろう。
Oh my.
わらわは何も強要せぬ。そなたが自らの意志で自由に未来を決めるがいい。
Is the temptation of words would count as cursing?
もっとも欲する者の対価がその程度で済むとはな。悲恋をテーマに戯曲を書き上げた偉人たちが悔しがるぞ。それでは縁があったらまた会おう。
But I don't want to.
久しぶりの会話は実に楽しかったぞ。さらばだ、カグども。
Kagudomo. What a laugh. And she disappears just like that. Beatrice's body crumbled like smoke and blew away. It was golden smoke, no, a cloud of gold butterflies. They scattered in all directions inside the reception hall, leaving a golden splash before disappearing into thin air. After that, only the cold silence was left. It was so silent it made both of them think they might have been daydreaming until just a moment ago. Which was why the witch had left those marks. She had done so to make it impossible for them to think of this as a daydream. As Shannon and Shannon remembered the butterfly bruises on their hands and the pain they'd felt when they'd been made, they kept standing still, stunned. And from that moment on, Shannon was tormented by days of suffering and conflict. What a way to remember. It just really makes you think. Oh, wonderful utopia. What?
別部屋ってなんだよ。
Separate rooms?
じゃあわざわざシャノンとジョージ兄さんは別の部屋に泊まったのかよ。
What is this intentional?
はい。
Oh, this is a conversation between Jessica and Shannon.
そんなにもおかしかったでしょうか。
I don't know. Jessica sure loves to put her nose into their places at times. Jessica's cheeks had been stuffed with a chocolate-coated Chinsoko biscuit that Shannon had brought as a present from Okinawa. And it all came flying out at Shannon when Jessica cried out. Wow.
シャノンさ、何のために沖縄まで旅行に行ったんだよ。それもジョージ兄さんと二人っきりで。
Oh. She must have like... Well, this is awkward.
それはとても大きな水族館が沖縄にあるからぜひ行こうって誘われて。
Oh. So this was so that Okinawa one was before this. This was before. Oh man. And Jessica is freaking out.
私お魚とか好きですし。 いやだからさ、健全な男女がお泊まりありで旅行に行ったわけだろ。それでチューもなければギューもないのかよ。
Oh boy. Oh Jessica, your expectations have been crushed.
ましてや部屋は男女で別部屋ってなんだよ。
Well, don't blame Shannon. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, their relatives are being like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they've already found out by now.
チューについてはノーコメントです。でも牛はありましたよ。 ジョージさんの胸温かかったです。 そういうことじゃねえぜ。なあもう、なんだってこんなカップルがいるんだよ。
Jessica, I'm pretty sure you've been reading too much romance lately to even expect at a time like this.
ああもう、ジ
Oh yeah, you've probably watched a little bit too much anime there. From Shannon's point of view, it was an incredibly happy trip for various reasons, but it looked like Jessica found her pace to be pretty irritating. For a while, Jessica chewed her present, complaining about romance and pretending to faint in agony on her bed. Shannon and George had chosen to go to Okinawa because there was a huge aquarium there. They did this because an aquarium had given them the opportunity to start going out. Since their relationship had started at an aquarium, having their first overnight trip also be to an aquarium must have held some commemorative value.
そんな記念の節目の初のお泊まり旅行ならいろいろと進展するもんがあるはずだぜ。それが男女別部屋、カップルでシングルを2部屋。
Oh, wait, what? Oh, she was talking about the ho staying in Okinawa. I thought it was something to do with the mansion. I'm retarded again.
ああ、もう本当にどうかしてるぜ。
Jessica really wants a high-paced romance, huh?
それはお互い独身の男女ですし、ジョージさんがそこをしっかりするのが男女のマナーだとおっしゃって。
I mean, George sort of got a good. George has a good point there.
だからそれを踏み越えるためのお泊まり旅行じゃねえのかよ。
Overcome your fears.
もはや9とか9とかのレベルじゃねえぜ。お嬢様がどういう意味でおっしゃってるのかわかりませんが、ジョージ様は最後まで本当に紳士でいてくださいました。それは私もそういうことがあるかなというか、でも私たちお付き合いはしてますけど、別に結婚してるわけじゃないし。お嬢様が期待されているようなことはちゃんと神様の前で誓いを立ててからするべきです。するべきです。
Shannon's face got bright red. She made a circle with both hands, restlessly intertwining, separating, and making heart marks with them. Apparently, the dramatic progress Jessica had looked forward to hadn't happened, but it seemed to have been a very important experience for Shannon in her own way. In the end, whether Jessica was jealous of Shannon or made fun of her, it didn't change the fact that Shannon had a huge lead on her. I don't think Jessica has any. I'm pretty sure the previous parts right there, she hasn't shown any parts of jealousy, really. Pretty sure Jessica was just literally just encouraging Shannon to have like a good love experience of the sort. Huge lead on that.
私も彼氏欲しい。
Surely, I'm pretty sure Jessica already has a love interest. I mean, it doesn't really show from the first episode, but it's sort of like it was kind of hinting it in a way. It was kind of it was hinting by a tad bit, in my opinion. Maybe not really a tad bit, but a little bit that Jessica has like some sort of interest in Canon.
シャノンに先を越されたのが悔しい。彼氏作るときは一緒だぜって約束したのに抜け駆けされた。うわお嬢様は素敵な方ですから、私なんかよりきっと素敵な方がすぐに現れます。そういう慰めはいらねえぜ。
Oh my.
シャノンの裏切り者、出ていけ。うぜ
You just told Shannon to GTFO. Jessica threw several cushions at her, but midway she had an asthma attack and started to choke pretty badly. Shannon hurriedly ran over to a nearby side table and started searching around on top of it. Yeah, I gotta search for an inhaler. A cute basket was placed there, and inside of it was Jessica's bronchodilator. Shannon picked it up and handed it over to Jessica. Jessica's asthma attacks always came suddenly. Because of that, she always needed to carry this medicine around. She breathed in the medicine and, after a while, managed to overcome her choking as her asthma finally settled down. Shannon thought this is a good chance to leave and tried to exit the room after bowing courteously. As she did, one more small cushion came flying and hit Shannon on the head. She noticed that Jessica was on the verge of crying, half of her face buried in her last and favorite cushion. That face was red and weak.
お嬢様。シャノンさ、正直に言って、私髪型とか変かな。まさか。お嬢様の髪はとてもお美しいと思います。じゃあ目とか変かな。鼻とか変じゃないかな。やっぱり喋り方がダメなのかな。だから彼氏できないのかな。
I think you're self-loathing a little bit right there.
そんなはずはありませんよ。お嬢様はそのままで十分に素敵です。そしてその魅力はこれからもっともっと増していくと思いますよ。でも私だけ彼氏できない。サクもヒナも彼氏できたのに、私にだけできないよ。
Sak? Who is Saku and Hina? Are they like your friends or something? It doesn't really hint at it from the previous episode, but that's something new I can hear about.
やっぱり私には魅力ないからかな。みんなね、文化祭に彼氏連れてくるんだって。私もその日までにはきっと彼氏いるって思って大見え切って。
Bragging rights.
彼氏だってできやしない。私だけ。
Before she realized it, Jessica was shedding huge tears. Jessica didn't really feel like crying, and of course, she felt like supporting Shannon's progress in love as a friend. However, as she had cheered Shannon on, her true feelings had suddenly gotten mixed in, and she couldn't help but shed tears. Oh, doesn't really look like jealousy. I think the more she looked back, she just feels really bad. Oh boy. Shannon understood Jessica's innocent and easily injured heart. The rough style of speech Jessica usually used was all just an attempt to protect that fragile heart. As a daughter and successor to the Ushiromiya family, and as a girl isolated on Rokujima, the only person she could expose her true feelings to was Shannon. Shannon understood that, so she strongly regretted acting smug, even if it was only a little.
ごめん。
What, she can't vent out your feelings to like George or, you know, I mean, Balor isn't here at the moment, so I don't know where the fuck he is.
涙出ちゃうなんて私変だぜ。ごめん。お嬢様は素敵な方です。そんなお嬢様に素敵な男性が現れないわけがありません。シャノン、もう時間だろ？早く行かないとまた源氏さんや母さんに怒られるぜ。
Yeah, I don't want to know what will happen.
私は全然平気だから早く行きなよ。悪いな、泣いちゃったりなんかしてさ。バカみてえだぜ、私。
Maybe for a tad bit, maybe. Jessica faced away, acting as though she didn't really want to trouble Shannon, waving her hand as though chasing Shannon away. Shannon took that as a sign that Jessica didn't want to be bothered anymore, bowed her head, and left the room. When Shannon's footsteps disappeared into the distance, Jessica lay down on her bed, still hugging a cushion. Her expression was still a little meek, with tears in her eyes, but for the first time in a long time, she had a very, very quiet and honest conversation with her heart.
私も恋がしたい。
What's going on here? Ah, the next day. Yeah, why not? Let's save here. I think this is a good time to end it here, even though like normally I go around 50 minutes, but because of the limited time, I can only do around in between 40 to 50 minutes. So next part, let's see what happens on the next day, which is right here. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you then. You'll have a good one.